Hello students, let us check the working and the answers for the revision worksheet given on Friday. So to begin with, the first question is asking only for irrational numbers, and question B is asking for integers, not specifically rational numbers. Irrational numbers and integers, okay, only to these two particular things. The first one, 12.77. 12.77 is actually a terminating decimal, a short decimal like this, 12.77. It can be easily converted into a fraction. So it comes under rational category. Negative 36. 36 is a whole number. So negative 36 is an integer. Negative 36. Right. Next one. Square root of 27. The square root of 27, if you notice, square root of 25 is 5. The next number will be square root of 36 because 6 times 6 is 36. So any number in between is considered irrational number. Square root of 27 is an irrational number. An irrational number which has a square root like this is also called as a surd. Keep that in mind, yeah? All right, square root of 500 is also an irrational number. Okay, the next one is fraction, 61 over 12. Fraction is automatically rational. And then followed by negative cube root of 8. Cube root of 8 will give us 2. They give us 2 in a sense that 2 is an integer. Negative 2, negative number is also an integer. So negative cube root of 8. All right, let's go to the next one. Write these numbers in standard form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 places until it becomes 2.6. So 2.6 times 10 to the 6th power, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9.2 times 10 to the 8th power. Okay, moving on. This is the opposite of standard form. Here your answer will be the opposite of standard form. What is given here is actually a standard form, 1.5 times 10 to the power negative 3. So since it's a power times 10 power negative 3 here, we have to move the arrow towards the left hand side to make the number smaller. So 1, 2, 3. So the actual number is 0.0015. Okay, the same thing goes to 1.234 times 10 power negative 5, moving the decimal point 5 times toward the left hand side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 places. So 0.00000123 4. This is the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 places, just to recheck. Next one. Find the value of x. It's a very easy concept. Looking at all the powers given here, if it is a times, we will add the powers. If it is a divide, we have to minus the powers. Remember that. So in this case, it is a 3 plus x equals to 9. You're only using the powers, right? You don't have to write the 2 at all for now. Just straight away take those numbers. So 3 plus 6. So obviously, x equals to 6. Okay, the following one. The following question which is C here, it has a negative number for both the places on the left hand side and also on the right hand side here. So please be very careful. We're also going to add the powers now. -3 plus x equals to -5. So let us move one of the numbers to the opposite side to rearrange it. The -3 will go here and it becomes a +3 or a +3. So x equals to -5 plus 3. So the final answer is -2. The next one, substituting numbers into expressions. A equals to 2, positive number. B equals to -3, a negative number, be careful. C equals to 4, and D equals to -5. -5, a negative number again, please be extremely careful. Okay. So to begin with, question D here, AB plus CD. So AB means A times B. CD means C times D. So A is a 2, 2 times B, which is a -3, plus C times D. C is 4 times -5. Okay, the next step is 2 times -3, -6, plus 4 times -5, -20. So we have a plus and then a -20 here. So -6 plus and minus, positive and negative, will turn into a negative, -20. So the answer is a -26. Okay, followed by question E now, CD squared. Okay, C is 4 times D squared. Okay, D is -5, a negative number. We have discussed this so many times, yeah, a common error. If you straight away put power 2 here, it's going to be wrong. You must make sure you put a bracket for the negative number and then you put a square. Those who fail to do this, your answer will be straight away wrong. Okay. Plus A is at 2 and B is -3. So times -3. Okay, 4 times -5 squared. -5 times -5, which will be a +25, plus 2 times -3, -6. Put a bracket. Okay, the next step is 4 times 25 first, which will turn into a 100. Plus minus becomes -6. So equals to 94. Okay, next one is a very easy question. We are just adding the power. So the answer is A, and then 3 plus 4 will turn into a 7. And question E, the letter E is given, the base, and then because it's a divide, we have to minus the powers. 6 minus 2 will be a 4. Very easy. Moving on to expanding two brackets. The first question is plus and another plus. Very easy. And the second question is plus with another negative number here, -2. Be very careful when that is selected. So x times x is x squared. X times positive 2, positive 2x. 5 times x, positive 5x. Positive 5 times positive 2, positive 10. So the final answer is x squared. 2x plus 5x is plus 7x plus 10. Okay. Question B now. Same concept. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2, negative 2x. Positive 4 times x, positive 4x. Positive 4 times negative 2, positive times negative, negative 8. Final answer, x squared. Negative 2x plus 4x. So it considered you borrowed 2 ringgit from someone, but you already paid 4. So you don't owe money at all, right? So you have paid 2 ringgit extra. Positive 2x minus 8. Going on. Algebraic fraction. The first one, it's a plus fraction, and another one is a minus fractions. Addition and subtraction of fractions. There is no times and divide in the middle here. So you must make sure the denominators become the same. Now 9 and 6 are two different numbers. Okay. I know students will immediately think of the way times by 6 and times by 9 the opposite side. If you do that, the final answer, please make sure you simplify it. If you don't simplify it, then we will consider it as incomplete working. Your answer is incomplete, only working is there, so you won't get the final 1 mark. So look at 9 and 6. Quickly decide the lowest common multiple of 9 and 6. The multiple of 9 and multiple of 6. Which is the lowest same number? It's 18, yeah? It's 18. So to make 9 become 18, we have to times 2. Times 2 on top as well. And to make 6 becomes 18 times 3 times 3 as well. So let us write the new fractions after we multiply everything. So 10a over 18 plus 15b over 18 equal to, since 10a and 15b are unlike terms, we cannot simply plus them, right? So we just have to write 10a plus 15b over 18. Let's do the same thing for h. 7 and 5. Unfortunately, we cannot find any smaller number. We have to make both becomes 35. So times 5 times 5 times 7 times 7. New fractions, 5a over 35 minus 7b over 35 equal to 5a minus 7b over 35. You can pause the video whenever you need an explanation or rewind to try to understand it. So make sure you understand each and every question, guys. Okay. Next question is changing the subject of a formula. So there are two questions here, but the first one is extremely easy. Y equals to 5x plus k. So you generally, students, you make mistakes. I ask to maintain the subject in that place first. You don't have to change the subject, the new subject, to another place simply, unless it's really important. So in this case, if you notice, Y is alone now. So Y is the current subject. The new subject will be the letter X. So you are required to maintain the letter X in that place first. The rest of the things, you move to the opposite side. So equal to 5x. 5x will remain there first. Do not simply move it. Y is already there. Bring k to the opposite side now. So y minus k, because earlier it was a plus k. Now we make it a minus k. All right, next one. Y minus k equals to 5x. So 5x means 5 times x. So we are going to bring the times 5 to the opposite side now. We make x alone and y minus k divided by 5. This is the final answer. So x is alone, y minus k over 5 is the new portion of it. Settled. Moving on to question B. Y equals to x over 3 minus 2ab. So the new subject is x. So anything together with x, leave it there first. So equal to x over 3. Over 3 is together with x, right? So leave it there, yeah? And y, we bring the minus 2ab to the front. It will become a plus 2ab equal to. Now we have no choice. We have to leave x alone. We need to bring the divide 3 to the opposite side and make it a times 3. So x is alone. Y plus 2ab is already there. So you bring 3 to the opposite side, make it a times. I want all of you to practice writing this way only. Any other way of writing, I want you to avoid, because this is a simplified version of the answer. So 3 is a times 3 now. We have to put a bracket for it and write the 3 outside. So the 3 will apply to everything. If you simply write 3 behind there, then the 3 is only for 2ab. This is the final answer for it. You can extend and write it, no issues, but this is actually enough for exam. Moving on. Okay, this is a percentage question. Percentage change. But this is a compound percentage, a year 9 topic. If you wish to use calculator and then do part by part, step by step, like how you do for primary level exam questions, go ahead, I don't mind. But please make sure your final answer is correct. And do not spend too much of time for this question. You're supposed to use some mental strategy and straight away write a simple working and use calculator to find out the answer. So look at it very carefully. The first information given here is Marcus buys a computer, a new computer. The new computer is $840. This is the price of it. So what happens next? After first year, the value of the computer decreases by 25%. So I want you to do this by a simple um, jotting down numbers. If not, you can do it mentally. 100% was the original one. So the first year, 100% of the price decreases. Yeah, it decreases by 25%. So we will minus 25% from the original one, which will give you 75%. So after 1 year, 25% decreases. We only have 75%. So let's convert the 75% into decimal number, because for year 9 level, we encourage you to decimal number in the working. Directly use the decimal number. Okay, 75%. It means 75 over 100. Move two places like this. It will be 0.75. So a decrease of 25%, it refers to 0.75. That's the balance. We straight away do for the decrease for second year. So in the second year now, originally it was 100%. For second year, it decreases by 16%. So because it decreases, we minus 16%. If it increases, then we have to plus, minus 16%. So the balance is 84%. Only 84% is left. So let's convert it to decimal now. You already know the way how to convert it to decimal on top here. So it will be a 0.84. All these can be done mentally. You don't even have to show it in Excel. So after that, final working for it. Make sure you have a calculator now. Originally it is $840. Multiply by 0.75, because we already calculated everything. So straight away multiply by 0.75 for first year. And for the second year, multiply by 0.84. We use calculator now. I'm also using it. 840 times 0.75 times 0.84. Final answer is 529.2. Okay. To those who have issues with this particular type of question, get a piece of paper, do the working again and again, probably for about 5 times, until you can really memorize the concept. Don't just look at it one time and then keep complaining that I don't understand. You can always watch the video, this portion again, and practice it several times. Maths is all about practice. Looking at it one time, yes, may not be, you may not be understanding, to be able to understand this. Moving on, next question. This is upper bound and lower bound question. It's a very easy concept. You should get 6,700 after rounding off numbers. 6,700 is the final answer. So what are the possibilities for the numbers to be rounded up to the nearest 100 and the answer becomes 6,700? If you want to do trial and improvement method, it will take a lot of time. So let me guide you with another faster method, a very easy method. Okay, nearest 100. Nearest 100. 100 is the overall thing that we are rounding it up. So what we can do is divide the 100 into two parts. Always divide by 2 equals to 50, which means 6,700, which is the answer. What you can do is you take the 50 that we already got the calculation earlier, minus 50 to get the lower bound, and plus 50 to get the upper bound. It's that easy. If it is a nearest 10, for example, nearest 10, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So minus 5 and plus 5. If it is the nearest 1,000, 1,000 divided by 2, minus 500 plus 500. It's a very easy concept. So 6,700 minus 50. The lower bound is 6, 6, 5, 0. And when we plus 6, 7, 5, 0, okay, I can actually hear that some of you're asking me, which I remember you discussed with us. You need to put 6749.999 something. Now you don't have to do that for this question, because can you see the symbol here? The symbol doesn't have the line at the bottom, which means 6750 is not included exactly. 6750 is the last number. You have to include only up to the number before that. So because of this symbol, 6750 is the answer there. You don't have to put 6749.999. All right, moving on. Solving equation. 7 plus 4p equals to 28 plus p. This is a number, this is a letter. This is a number, this is a letter. So it's a combination of numbers and letters in both places. Let us rearrange. We put all the numbers in one place, and we put all the letters in one place. So the best thing to do here is maintaining 4p on the left hand side, bring positive p and make it a minus p, equal to maintain 28 in the original place and bring 7 to the right hand side, which will be a minus 7. So 4p minus 1p is 3p equals 21. 3p equals to 21. P equals to 21 over 3. P equals to 7. Let's move on. Excuse me. Right. Simultaneous equations. I have another specific video in my channel for simultaneous equation using elimination method. So please do watch the video in case you need more help. Okay, x and 3x, 2y and 2y. Since 2y and 2y is already the same. That is what we are going to cancel. You don't have to make it become the same, the x, and already want to cancel x. You can do that, but it's such a waste of time. 2y and 2y straight away cancel them as they are already the same. So let us decide now whether we need to either plus or minus, which one to do. This is the way how to decide it. Look at it very carefully. The first one is a positive 2y. The second one is a negative 2y. Consider these two, positive 2y and negative 2y. Positive 2y, negative 2y. Write both like this. And then you decide. If you put a plus, will it become a 0? If you put a minus, will it become a 0? So decide this way. The positive and negative symbol is very important. Please do not simply put a minus just because you feel 2y minus 2y will become a 0. Always consider the sign in front of the term. Okay. 2y minus 2y, for example, minus negative 2y. 2y minus negative 2y. Minus minus will become a plus. So 2y plus 2y will not become a 0. So cannot use minus there. So once you get the idea that you cannot use minus, you have to immediately change it to plus. Plus will work. So 2y plus minus becomes a minus. Minus 2y. So it definitely becomes a 0, right? So this is what you really need to do. A minus. Okay. Just give me time to erase everything. As we need space. So we have decided to plus. So write plus here. That is plus 1 by 1. X plus x. Sorry, x plus 3x. In total, it becomes 4x. 2y plus negative 2y. It turns out to be a 0. So do not have to write it. Equal to 21 plus 15. That is 6. So x equal to 36 divided by 4. So x is 9. So this is one of the answers. X equal to 9. Now let us find y. Choose one of the equations that you find it easier. In my opinion, the first one is easier. So I'm going to choose it now. X plus 2y equals to 21. From our first working, x equals to 9. So change x becomes 9 plus 2y equals to 21. 2y equals to 21. 9 positive 9 here will turn to be a negative 9. So we write a negative 9 or a minus 9. 2y equals to 20 minus 9, 11 plus 1, 12. Y equals to 12 divided by 2. So y equals to 6. This is the second answer. Moving on. A similar question like the, 2 questions ago. Previously it was an equal symbol in the middle, but this time it's an inequality symbol. But the concept is the same. You just move it to the opposite side and try to solve it. Sometimes you have to change the symbol. Let us see if there is any need to change the symbol in this question or not. First one, 4x, maintain 4x. Bring positive 2x to the front. Make it minus 2x. Write the symbol. And originally it's a positive 15 here. Rewrite it. And bring minus 5 to the opposite side. It turns to be a positive 5. 4x minus 2x. So 2x symbol. 15 plus 5 is 20. So 2x is less than or equal to 20. So x is less than or equal to 20 divided by 2. X is less than or equal to 10. So these are direct questions, direct numbers. You don't have to change the symbol. Okay, moving on to angles question. So angles based on parallel lines. Okay, you need to recall F shape called corresponding angles, Z or Z shape called alternate angles, and U shape or C shape called co-interior angle. And also vertically opposite angles, the angles opposite, angles on a straight line, 180, and so on. But basically, you need to know these three, including another two, which is 5 altogether. Let's begin. We start with A. Let me create the F shape for you. So can you see F shape now? So A and AT, they look at the same direction. So A is 80 degrees. Okay, next one. So B is also an easy concept to find. We call this as vertically opposite angles. You can see the two lines, they intersect in one place. So A and B are exactly opposite. So the exactly opposite ones are called vertically opposite angle. So this is 80, B is also 80. So B is 80 degrees. So we have another two, is C and D. Let us start with C now. Okay, if you notice, this is C here, and if we are using F shape, the C which is here will be the same in this place. This is also considered C actually, because of F shape, corresponding angle. So let me explain based on that concept. I put C here. They are same. All right. Now, this particular part is a triangle. We have learned before that total angle inside a triangle is always 180. So what is the value of C exactly? C is 180, which is the total, minus 80 and minus 45. Okay, Okay, 180 minus 80 is 100. 100 minus 45 is 55. So let me write C here, which is a 55. All right, last one for D, yeah? Okay, D and C, they together form a straight line, angles on a straight line. So straight line is always 180 degrees, right? This particular condition, the whole thing here is 180. So for finding D, it's a 180 minus 55. So the final answer is 125 for D. You can manage with the knowledge that you got in year 7 and year 8 for this. F shape, C shape, and also Z shape. Okay, moving on. Sum of the interior angles of a polygon. A different polygon has different sum or the total of the angles inside the polygon. Interior angle means the angle inside the polygon, remember that. And we have discussed in class that the formula that you need to use for this is n minus 2. N is number of sides, okay? N minus 2 times 180. When you use this formula, you will get the total angle inside a polygon, no matter what polygon is that. Regular polygon or irregular polygon, everything you can use the formula. So to begin with, n minus 2, right? So the number of side is 4. So in this case, n is actually 4. So 4 minus 2 times 180, which is a 2 times 180, 316 total. So if the polygon has 4 sides, the total angles, the 4 angles inside together will become 360. That's why the total angle inside a trapezium, square, cuboid, all those shapes, rhombus, parallelogram, all these are actually 4 sides, right? So all will have 360 in total. 8 sides. 8 minus 2, which will give 6. 6 times 180. 1080. 1080. The last one, 12 minus 2, which is 10 times 180. 180 times 10, right? So it's 1800. This one is based on, so it's based on exterior angle. Exterior angle, no matter what polygon is that, total exterior angle is always 360. The angles outside is always 360. Take it as a reference. So 360 divided by the angle given outside, which is exterior angle. Yeah, don't put interior angle in this place. Only exterior angle you can put below that. So 360 divided by 60 is a 6. 6 sides. Okay, 360 divided by 45 degrees. Eight sides. Okay, next one is 40. 360 divided by 40 degrees. So we can cut the zeros. Consider 36 divided by 4, it's a 9 sides. 9-sided polygon. If the question in exam asks for the name of the polygon, not only the number of sides, you have to mention 6 sides is a hexagon, 8 sides is an octagon, 9 sides is a nonagon. Remember the names as well. Okay, for drawing regular hexagon and drawing equilateral triangle, watch my videos given in my channel. Very important. Okay, for drawing accurate drawing of a triangle, also I will share a video. Watch the video very carefully and try to draw them. Let's find a perimeter, an area of a semicircle now. Okay, we start with perimeter. Perimeter means it's based on circumference of a circle, outline of a circle. So let us find this one first, which is part of the circumference. Not the whole thing, but part of the circumference. So C equals to, you can use 2 pi r or pi d. In this case, diameter is given, which is 8, so I'm using d for diameter. Okay, pi d is for one whole circle, right? So now in this case, we are finding half of a circle, so we'll divide it by 2 for semicircle. So pi times 8 divided by 2. Pi times 8 divided by 2. It's a 12.56637 something. So I'll round it off to 12.57, 2 places. We can make it one place as well. Okay, 12.57. Okay, 12.57 is only for the curved part. 12.57. But if it's a perimeter, you have to make it complete. So you have to add 8 as well. If you get to plus 8, then you won't get a full mark in exam. So 12.57 plus 8. Just a simple number. 20.57 with the unit 20.57 meters. This is the perimeter actually. So perimeter, please remember that it is curve part plus this diameter part as well. Okay, let us move on to area. So area is even simpler and faster. Pi r squared. Pi r squared is for the whole circle, but this is a half of circle, right? So we divide by 2. Pi times r squared. If you notice, the diameter is 8. So the radius is 4. Use 4. Don't use 8. 4 squared divided by 2. 5 times 4 squared divided by 2. 25.132 something. Sorry, 25. Yeah, 25.132 something. So 25.13. The unit is square meters. Okay, next one, perimeter in area for a 3/4 circle. So first part is perimeter. Remember, for perimeter, it's a part of a circumference topic. So you have to find the curve by using the formula. After that, don't forget to plus 3 and plus 3 to make it complete. Let us find the curve first. The formula, you remember, right? It's a pi d or 2 pi r. In this case, r is given. R radius is given, right? So I'm using 2 pi r. 2 pi r times 3/4 because it's a 3/4 circle. Later, don't forget to plus 3 and another plus 3. This for perimeter. So 2 times pi times r, which is the radius 3, times 3/5, 14.14, 14.13 something. I make it 14.14 plus 6, 20.14. 20.14 square meters, including this, plus 6, don't forget. Area is 3/4 times pi r squared. Pi r squared is for the whole circle. So times 3/4 because 3/4. Pi times 3 squared times by 3/4. 21.20 something. So 21.21 meter squared. I'm extremely sorry. I accidentally put meter square for the previous one. Let me erase it. It's only a meter because it's perimeter. This one is meter square. Okay, the rest of the questions I will put another part of a video. Thank you so much.